Engibear's Dream, written by Andrew King, illustrated by Benjamin Johnston. Engibear liked to work, Engibear loved to dream. To make time for both, he came up with a scheme. He would share all his work, as he had quite a lot. He planned at his desk and designed a Bearbot. The Bearbot would help him through all of his days. The Bearbot could help him in so many ways. He rushed to his shed, preparing for fun. He was now going to build himself Bearbot Type 1. Bearbot Type 1 was not without faults. Engibear built it quickly. He wanted results. He plugged in the power a little too soon and got a surprise when he heard the kaboom! The wiring had melted. The circuits all blew. So back to the shed to build Bearbot Type 2. Bearbot Type 2 could stand up straight and tall, though walking proved harder. It started to fall. 2 reached out for something to steady itself and pulled lots of tools off the workbench and shelf. Its legs were too long, that was easy to see, so back to the shed to build Bearbot Type 3. With a head like a hammer and a brain like a pea, things turned out quite poorly for Bearbot Type 3. It thought it was strong and could smash through concrete, but it bounced off a wall and was knocked off its feet. 3's brain was too small, it needed much more, so back to the shed to build Bearbot Type 4. Bearbot Type 4 seemed quite panicked and lost, though not by design. All its wires were crossed. 4 hurried about without taking care and fell a long way when it missed the top stair. Bearbot Type 4 he could not revive. So back to the shed to build Bearbot Type 5. Bearbot Type 5 had lots of new wires, but needed suspension and tiger grip tyres. When rounding a corner, 5 started to slip, ran into a wall and did a big flip. The damage 5 suffered was too hard to fix. So back to the shed to build Bearbot Type 6. Bearbot Type 6 was slightly too thin. Engibear had to struggle to fit the parts in. 6 felt quite sick, its insides overloaded. The parts all came out when its body exploded. He salvaged some parts, though he threw out 11. So back to the shed to build Bearbot Type 7. Bearbot Type 7 lacked a headlight. This made things quite tricky when working at night. It squeezed past a grader and just missed a truck, but a bulldozer squashed it, and that was bad luck. 7 lay still, as flat as a plate. So back to the shed to build Bearbot Type 8. Bearbot Type 8 had jets and could fly, but during a test it flew up way too high. 8 ran out of fuel and crash-landed hard. Its pieces were scattered all over the yard. The pieces were damaged and would not align. So back to the shed to build Bearbot Type 9. Bearbot Type 9 was greatly improved. It impressed Engibear with the ways that it moved. It could twist, it could turn, it could hover and zoom. It's a pity 9 crashed when it ran out of room. He did not give up, he would try things again. So, back to the shed to build Bearbot Type 10. Bearbot Type 10 looked great in design. Persistence rewarded. This one would be fine. Engibear had succeeded. He felt really good. The Bearbot worked well, the way that it should. Engibear is now happy. His work he can share. Bearbot Type 10 always helps Engibear. They both like to work and they make a great team. The work all gets done and there's more time to dream.